Namaste. Hope everybody's doing well. This is my friend Barnum. He won't be joining us for long, as you can tell. This week we're going to be learning Pranayama, which means expansion of life force. So our life force is our energy that comes from our breath, from the blood in our body. So we're going to learn how to manipulate that. You can energize or you can downgrade your energy. So we're going to learn different techniques to do either one of those. To start with, bring one hand to your chest, one hand to your stomach. Go ahead and close your eyes so you can feel this. Take a deep breath into your belly. Expand your bottom hand out. Push your belly against your hand. And on your exhale, squeeze your stomach, push your hand in. Let all the air out. Let's take 5 breaths like that so we can feel our stomach. Deep inhale. Open, expand. Long exhale. Squeeze, contract, push out all the air. 3 more. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Nice belly breath. In through the nose. And out through the nose. Now after you feel comfortable with your belly breath, so keeping that nice chest still with your top hand, so we don't want this top hand to be moving in and out, just the bottom hand. This next technique we're going to be working on is called Kapal Bhati, and that means shining skull. So you should feel a little bit light in your forehead when you do this correctly, and it's because we're pumping oxygen into our system and getting a little bit lightheaded. So you don't want to become dizzy. You don't want to do this to the point that you feel overly lightheaded or you feel any pain in your rib cage or chest, anything like that. If you're feeling any pains like that, especially if you've just eaten a big meal, then wait a little bit before you practice this. Make sure you're doing this on a mostly empty stomach. Just drink little bits of water beforehand. Don't chug a lot of water before. It's just not good for your system to be full of anything before you do this technique. So this is a lung cleaning exercise. Really important right now with all the smoke that's in the air. So what we're doing is we're expelling all of the toxins, all of the bad things out of our lungs. So again, place your hands if you need to. You can also have your hands on the knees if that's more comfortable for you. Take a nice deep inhale into your belly. And on your exhale, we're going to force all the air out at once. So a big forceful exhale. Push it all out. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Push it all out. And we're going to speed that up a little bit. So we'll start with 5 rounds. When you're ready, start with 1 long exhale. Get all the air out of your lungs. Deep inhale. And start 5 breaths. So it's like a pumping sensation. A nice passive inhale and a forceful exhale. Almost think of it like a whoopee cushion or a bellow for a fireplace. So after you've done 5 breaths, you feel comfortable with that at that pace, let's try 10 breaths. And start with a nice deep inhale. And when you're ready, begin. So again, take your time to do this. You don't have to do that as fast as I'm doing it, but speed it up as you become comfortable. And we're going to keep adding to that. So after you get comfortable with those 10 rounds, maybe try 10 rounds a few times. Get to where it feels kind of normal for you. And then I want you to double that. Go up to 20 rounds. Get comfortable with that. And then go up to 40 rounds. So at the end of this, you should be able to do 40 consecutive breaths in a row. And that's what we'll start with for the minimum. To really feel the benefits from this practice, you want to practice for at least 10 minutes, up to an hour. I prefer to go half hour to an hour in my practice to really feel the benefits from this. And again, if you're feeling any pains, anything like that, slow down your breath, maybe stop for a little bit, come back to your breath for a moment, and then try it again. This takes a little bit of time to get the practice down, but it shouldn't be painful. Make sure your face is nice and relaxed. You're not squinching your eyes or your lips or anything like that. And after you feel comfortable with this one, you can start the next video, and we'll start the next pranayama exercise. Thanks for joining me.